Yo, yo, what's going on, guys? It's Wall Street coming at you from Betsome.com. Just coming at you guys with a new segment. I just wanted to plug in Betsome here. If you guys haven't gone to Betsome.com, I highly recommend it for all your daily fantasy sports needs as well as your sports betting needs. But today we're going to go over a new system that we've kind of been working or playing around with. And if you like the video, please subscribe. We'll make more of them if you like them. If not, we'll try something else and see if that gets some gravity or some traction. So anyway, basically, first off, if you're not familiar with DraftKings on the mobile side, I highly recommend it. It's one of the best daily fantasy sports apps that I've seen out there as far as tracking real time. I enjoy the hell out of it. But if you haven't even signed up to DraftKings, again, hit up Betsome.com. We got a link there for you. I think we got some type of promotion on there. I don't know what it is right now, but we're always trying to throw in new promotions for you guys. So keep it up. And really simple. Basically, you sign up. You download the app. Super simple. All right. Anyway, so the system we're going to work with today is we're going to build our lineup based around 4 core players. Oh shit, 220. Gonna have to redeposit there. All right. Anyway, I just made a big withdrawal, so that's why I'm a little low. But anyway, we'll create a lineup anyway. I won't submit it. So this is the interface. If you're not familiar with it, super simple, really easy. Once you log in and all that stuff, you're just gonna want to click create a lineup. And today we're gonna do NBA. Today's the what's today? The 11th, I think. Friday the 11th over here. In December. And we're going to go over NBA. What we got? A 7 o'clock game. There's 11 of them. So we're going to click that bad boy. All right, so here's the system. We're going to take 3 or 4 core players. We're going to throw them in here. The core players, what we're looking for are high-priced studs. Guys who the reason why we're doing that is because these guys, they have the highest ceiling and, they're the most consistent for the most part. The problem with this system, I'll tell you the cons of the system, is that if you pick these four core studs, you're left with, you see your average remaining player pool there at the bottom. You're left with very little, so you got to take these scrubs and really take your time and figure out who's gonna that's pretty obvious, right? But more importantly, if these studs they shit the bed basically and they don't put up, I'll tell you what, like I had who was that? I'll just give you a real life example here. So I used the system. It worked out a few different times. I think I had Westbrook, and it was a while back. Going to the game log here. And where were we at? Yeah, on the 27th here. So I had a great lineup going, and I had Westbrook left. And he ended up putting up the worst game of his life, like 22 points. I forget what happened in the game. I know it was something, but either way, he screwed my entire lineup, which really sucks because I built a pretty awesome one. But anyway, so that's the example of the cons. The pros of this obviously are, you have a high price stud who's, gonna put up the points, and you got a chance to get, you get 3 or 4 players who are putting up, 50 plus points. Right there you're gonna have over 150 points. So you're in contention to at least get up there in the rankings. So anyway, let's go through this. I'm gonna pick a good center for tonight. I know he's up here too. I mean, I might even just do FPP, but and also the OPRK, which we're gonna talk about in a second anyway. Duncan. All right. I think for the stud, I'm gonna go with Drummond. I'm gonna do Towns. Yeah, I'm gonna do Towns. All right. So I got Towns here. Probably gonna go with let's see, forward. Probably gonna do Durant. I know he just played the night before, but he put up some great points the night before for me. And if I had to choose between him and Westbrook at this point, I'm gonna choose Durant. I like the OPRK, which if you're not familiar with that 27th, that number in the corner there, that's green. Basically is Utah's defense on his position. And again, I take that with a grain of salt. I check a few more sources. I tend to believe it's a little bit lower than that. But, again, you should always check a few more sources. Don't rely just on one. All right, let's pick one more here. Get moving with this. I also like. Oh man, I like a couple different players, but for now I'm just gonna pick. I'm gonna pick Drummond again. Yep. That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so I got these two centers, and I got a Durant. Anyway, so from here, what you would do is you would just go in, like point guard. I would look at the lineups and try and see the injury report, who's out, and pick a decent player who's got a shot at a few more minutes, who's willing to get out there and do something. Looking at San Antonio, it's not a bad one. But anyway, and I would try and stay within the average player remaining, 46, 80. I try and stay that across the board. When you tend to go a little bit lower than 4,000, it gets really dicey. I think you're really risking it unless you know something um, that other people don't. You got a little inside track there. But that's basically how it's done, and then I would just go through and, mix and match kind of different lineups and maybe submit them. Or if you're going for one, then just, kind of do your research and make it happen. But that's pretty much what I want to share, as far as the segment goes. So, again, if you like the segment, please subscribe, and we'll have some more of these and kind of go a little bit, dive a little deeper into it. But that's it.